Hey guys, Behrzilla here, and welcome to Season 2, that's right, one more than one less than three, of How to Build a House series. Why did I decide to do Season 2? Because, I decided to take a whole new approach on this, so it's going to be a completely different series. So what we're going to do is, I'm actually going to be showing you me building the house, for a majority of it at least, depending on the size. For instance, today we're going to build a house just like this. And it's going to be a little, not, I'm going to show you everything because it's going to be a fast build, but sometimes it'll be me building the house and then another episode of me building furniture, once again depending on the size. But today we're going to be building a medieval house, and it's going to look kind of like this. It tends to be different every time I make it. So this is our color palette, so we're going to be using all the stone stuff, all the cobblestone, maybe even cobblestone stairs, so we'll just go ahead and get that. Forget, is it just called stone stairs? I think it is, yeah. But yeah, especially if you're in creative, I advise you to put the color palette out, and even if you're in survival, I advise the color palette. So we're going to be doing something a lot like this, and it's going to be just like a little baby cottage, and it's going to be great. So let's just get our ingredients. Let me think here. I'll just get as much as we can in our inventory. Alright, so first off, we're going to want to determine the size we want to build. So let's just say, this is going to be a baby one, but, here, let's kind of make it into the little village. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 or 5 tends to be the bottom. I'm going to do 4. Yeah, 4 is good. So then we're going to have... How big do we want this? 3, 4, 5 here. Let's make it fairly big. It's gonna be bigger than that house. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I tend to like an odd number of bricks or spacing, so you can do cool designs. Just tends to be one of those things you can do. So with the medieval houses, I tend to do little normal wood stairs on the corners of them, just like this, just to give it the whole like supporting theme, and it just makes it pop out some more, and it looks great in my opinion. So we're really quickly just gonna do that. So we have all that. Let's just finish this. So that's our main, what the size is gonna look like initially. I tend to do little wood like this on the top, just to give it that wooden house theme, because we'll be using a lot of cobble still, because cobble just blends well with wood. Now, so on the side here, this is gonna be the side of the house, this is gonna be the front of the house. So what we're gonna be doing here is, I tend to like to do these little garden beds, and for that I tend to center it. So let's see here, centered like that. We're gonna make it 3 big, so just like this. And I tend to do stone on the back, just like this, just to change the colors up. I use cobblestone wall here for the sides of it, and then for the roof, I tend to go between oak and normal, but I think today we'll go with oak. But once again, you can change that roof anytime. I personally might even change it during this video. But we're gonna just do basic little thing here. And oops, this is actually going to be like this. And we're going to want a trapdoor, just like this, and put them on the sides like there. Boom, boom, boom. And then on the inside, we're going to want to go just like kind of like this, where I went with the little downward thing for the window, because that's going to be the window, and it's going to be a glass pane. I hope you don't hear that garbage truck behind me, but hey, what the heck. I'm going to be going with it anyway. Hopefully I can talk over it. But once again, in the flower bed, it tends to be anything. And since there's a roof on it, the big trees won't grow, so these will work. But I tend to still do poppies and dandelions, because they're just the basic, stuff we want, and just messing around. You can do whatever you want there. And for here, we're just going to do cobblestone, just to make the color go like this. And then on here, we're going to be just using some oak slabs, not stabs. And then here we're just going to do a little bit of bordering, so just to look like that. And notice this is just the bottom floor, so stuff is going to be like that. So for the front, we are going to just do cobblestone. we are going to want to determine where we want our door. Do we want it centered to the side? For the purpose of this video, we are going to do it centered. Once again, I apologize for that garbage truck in the background. I hope he doesn't get too annoying. I don't know, but I think it'll filter a lot of it out, luckily. So, and then with these, I always do this, just for, you know, trimming purposes. And there I did that kind of thing. But since this is kind of a bigger, we could have some kind of like window maybe. Like I said, with building, you just kind of go with it, and you just have a good time while you're going with it. So we're just gonna do maybe something like that. Yeah, that looks good. Here, let me just turn it to daytime. So we're just gonna do something like that. Once again, feel free to change it. Nothing is permanent. But for the next floor, we're going to be doing just like this. But really quickly, I'm going to do the other sides. I'm actually going to duplicate this side, and then I'll be right back, guys. Okay, so I just really quickly finished that like that. I just wanted to, you know, so you guys can see the final aspect in the back. And so now we're going to do the back, and like I said, this is just going to be the most basic of houses for this video, just for the very purposes of showing you what goes through my mind, at least for the basic stuff. And it will get a lot better in the future. I just wanted to go step by step so you guys could kind of see how it works and how nothing is fixed for the very beginning. You can change things in whatever way you want. For instance, I might want to do a nice little stone stair thing like here, like with the walls, just to give it the little pop out feeling. And for that, I might want to do something like that. Or if that doesn't work, I'll just do double thing like that. Or I could even do this, depending on how it looks. But if we do that, once again with the cobblestone background, you want to do this stone on this side just so it'll contrast the colors. As you can see, that is a ton better if for, you know, considering this. And then this is, I always do the windows like this because they look cool. I don't think we want that. No, we do want that. Well, actually, let's do stone. And like I said, nothing is permanent. We'll go with it, change it as we desire. So that's that. But now we're going to be working on the top floor, since our bottom floor is pretty much done for that very much period. So there's 1, 2, 3. Try and determine how much we want, and we're going to want to be going a little up like that. But let's do 4, and then going up in 1 and do 3. So you're slowly getting smaller. This house is already going to be a lot bigger. We're going to then go to 2. As you can see, a little pattern, and then at the very top we're just going to do 1. So that's our whole design, but then, you know, I'm looking at it, and that's pretty stinking huge. That's a little overkill. So we're going to actually shrink it down by 1. This top one is going to go 1 less, and just messing with it. Like I said, none of this is planned out. I wanted to do this with you step by step. But even that seems a little big. But we're actually going to go with it, because, you know, why not? So what I like to do with this is like go in a little bit with the wood, so it'll kind of give you that cool little feeling. I don't know, it just looks cool in my opinion, to have that kind of feel. So for the back, since it's going to be like this, I tend to always do wool, especially for medieval buildings, as it like that. But you're always going to want to move it back 1 for like because then you can do more with the outside, so it'll look a ton better. Like, I guarantee you it'll look 30 times better if you put it in the back like this. And then another thing I like to do is I like to get oak stairs or oak wood slabs and kind of like slab the inside just to kind of cut it down a little, just to give it that that, I don't know what the right word is, but it just looks a ton better. As you can see, that looks a ton better. I'm not sure about that area. We might change it in the future. But for the roof, and like I said, I'm going to just do the roof, is you go down 1 and then this, like this. And then since it's like this, it's going to be like this. Just like this. And then boom, boom. And then the top's going to be like this. So we just get that feel. I'm not sure if we want to go down 3 with this, or like that, or not. We'll just do down 3 for now. So now we're going to just keep doing the roof like this, and boom, boom, boom. And then on top we do a little slab. Now this is how my roof design goes. I go out 1 like that on the first one, then the next one I go out 2, next one I go out 3, and then 4, etc. until I've decided it is a good amount out. Because sometimes if you keep going out, it gets a little too far. For instance, this might be a bit far, but like I think this is gonna be like just like that. Well, we'll see what it looks like, but sometimes it gets too far. But like I said, always make it first and then just change it later. It's not like Minecraft is something where you can't change it later. So I'm going to be really quickly back. I'm going to finish this roof, show you what roof design I do use, and then I'm also going to duplicate this exact thing on the back. So I'll be right back, guys, and I'll see you then. Okay, so I worked with the roof a little bit because it was way too big on the top. Oh wait, I still have to fix it a little bit. And actually no, see, like I said, I keep messing with it till you decide what you really like. I've decided to go with this idea of it stays at this one, and then at the top it kind of peeks out a little bit. Once again, I'm not sure. There's so much you can do with this stuff. But I'm gonna really quickly work on this roof. So with the roof, most of the time you want to stay just, basic, same roof, everything, and just go out like I'm doing right now. But sometimes you're gonna want to change it and put like little stuff in the side, add another little building on the side. Like for this, we actually are going to, for the very purpose of this, and I'm going to make it 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 3, just like this. 2, 2, 1. That looks good. So for that, we're gonna have to, cut back the roof actually, and go with the other thing. And we're gonna be doing the exact same thing here. Is going in one, and sometimes these will cramp up your space. For instance, I don't know if we'll have a second floor or much of a second floor at all because of this very reason. But like I said, sometimes you have to sacrifice space for looks, but there's both ways every time. So we're going to be doing the same roof design for this. This is kind of the theme I've been going with for most of my modern builds, especially if you watch my single player, which I greatly encourage you to do. So we're just placing these, boom, bada, boom, boom, and then these are gonna keep going out, because especially with the side building, with these small ones where there's not much roof, it just looks great. So boom, 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 boom. And then just a little boom, boom, boom there. And then you extend this out, and it'll look nice like this. And then for this, you can disconnect the roof. Most of the time, it'll work quite well. I don't know why those bricks aren't connecting. But, yeah, let's do a little thing here. Just like that, so you can't see inside. Same goes for over here. Put a little thing here, chop this off, put that there. So that one first layered isn't really going to matter because of the chop off period. But I think it'll work pretty well. Sometimes blending it in is a little funky, but things change. You can do whatever you want. So let's just try to finish this one side on camera. I'm going to do, just to give you guys an idea. And I'm actually going to edit it a bit because I did see a couple problems that I would like to change, make it pop out a little bit more. Yeah, so just like that, and then you see it looks nice. But there is one thing I'd like to fix. So I will be right back and with the edited version, and I'll complete it on both sides. See ya. Okay guys, I finished the roof, but there's one big change I did make. I moved this, you know how we had made this? I moved it out one this way so it didn't blend as much with the roof, so you can kind of see it's two different complete roof things there. This one's popping out of the side of that one, just to give that feel. So all I did was, this used to be a normal little roof, but I just replaced these with normal wood planks instead of the stairs. I did the exact same on both sides, just like that, as you see. So, and then the roof, I just completely connected it just to give it that cool feel. So now we're going to be working really quickly on the inside. And on the inside, since we do have room for a top floor, we will definitely be adding a top floor. So for the stairs, here, let's really quickly just get a torch to light this thing up. So let's see. We're going to use spruce because I like spruce for the flooring. It works very well with these buildings. Normally I'd use dark oak, but dark oak doesn't fit with this light color I've been doing. For instance, our light color we have of this house, for instance this, but you could change it for whatever way you want. So we're just going to really quickly do this, and that's just time set 0. I should have turned it to no daylight tick, but you know, what the heck, why not? So we're just gonna really just add this floor. I hope you don't hear my mouse too much, but I hope you forgive me for that. So for this up here, we're going to use slabs, because slabs will give us this little wood border, as you can see right there. Which will just, you know, help a ton with our whole feel, and just give us more color and texture on this side. So there we go. It for some reason brightened. But so for the stairs, we're gonna add some stairs right here. And let's see here. Cut them up like that. So we're gonna need to move back one more. And it's okay to put them in front of the windows. It won't kill our look at all, in my opinion at least. So there we go. So just add little stairs there. Normally I'd put let's put like a crafting table and workbench or something there, or maybe like a little I don't really know what we'll put there, but here, let's just put a furnace and a chest, because you know everyone uses furnace and chest, so we're just gonna throw those in there just for the sake of looks, because we want to make it legit looking as well. And another thing you can do with this is like to do little stairs, and sometimes so you can still get in here, but then you know complete that. So once again, up to you. So up here we're going to need more torches. And if you want to add windows up here, which a lot of people do, you can just replace some of the wool with torches, which is 100% fine. So we're not gonna we don't wanna make this look like this. We're gonna wanna change it a little bit. Most of the time I do, although sometimes I don't. It's up to your preference. 100% your preference. But actually, what I'm going to be doing right now is I'm going to finish completely decorating the inside, and I'll be right back to explain every single little bit of it, and I will see you then. Be right back. Okay guys, I've finished the furniture. I went with very basic furniture because I kind of considered this a starter house, similar to my single player world, and we'll get more advanced in the future after this, but I just went with basic little table and chairs. And you know, I showed that little desk with some flowers on it. I went with some chests in the wall, and this is a stair. So when you can still open those chests, so you can just store your stuff in the wall with furnaces, little sitting area, and a basic little sleeping area for this. And once again, you could do whatever, like maybe add like some little overhanging balconies, or maybe some little flower pot hangers, anything you can do. But that is it for this episode. I hope you guys enjoyed. I mainly focused on showing you guys how to build a house, but as I said, this is just the beginning, the first episode. I thank you guys so much for watching. If you did like the video, please like it, like thumbs it up, because that is really what I need to, is the way I determine if you like a video or not. So if one video has lots of likes and the other doesn't, then I'm just not going to do the one as much. I'll still be doing it though, either way. So I thank you guys so much for watching. I hope to see some feedback down in the comments, and I will see you next time.